Mr. Abu Roshidiro Konut Dollar, newly accredited Ambassador of the People's Republic of Bangladesh to the Union of Myanmar, presented his credentials to Senior General Teng Shui, Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council of the Union of Myanmar, at Bienal Yeda in Naypyidaw on 24th August. Present on the occasion was Secretary 1 of the State Peace and Development Council, Lieutenant General Teng Shui, Minister for Foreign Affairs U Nyan Win, Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs U Maw Myin, and Director General U Cho Cho of the Protocol Department. At the invitation of the Prime Minister of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Mr. Ratanasiri Wickramanayaka, Acting Prime Minister of the Union of Myanmar, Secretary 1 of the State Peace and Development Council, Lieutenant General Teng Sing, and wife Dr. King Win, left for Sri Lanka to pay a goodwill visit on Monday. They were seen off at Naypyidaw Airport by Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services, Senior General Teng Shui, Vice Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services and Commander-in-Chief Army, Vice Senior General Maw Ee and wife Daw Myan Mya Sen, Member of State Peace and Development Council, General Tura Shime, Members of the State Peace and Development Council, Lieutenant General Cho Win, Lieutenant General Maw Bo, Lieutenant General Tiha Tura Din Aung Myin U, and Lieutenant General Din A, Commander-in-Chief Navy, Vice Admiral Sote, Commander-in-Chief Air, Lieutenant General Mya He, Lieutenant General Myen Lai of the Ministry of Defense, Chief of Military Affairs Security, Lieutenant General Yen and their wives, Commander of Naypyidaw Command, Major General Wei Luen, Senior Military Officers, Director General at the State Peace and Development Council Office, Colonel Jo Win, Heads of Departments, and Shashita Affairs at Interim of the Embassy of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Mrs. HMGRRK Wijiratne Mendes. Member of Myanmar Goodwill Delegation were Minister for Foreign Affairs U Nyan Win and wife Daw Myin Myin So, Minister for Agriculture and Irrigation Major General Teu U, Minister for Commerce Brigadier General Tin Nain Thay, Minister for Transport Major General Teng Shui, Minister for Religious Affairs Brigadier General Tura Myanmar, Minister for Forestry Brigadier General Teng Aung, Director General at the Government's Office Colonel Tan Shin, and departmental officials.
Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council of the Union of Myanmar, Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services, Senior General Teng Shui, received a goodwill delegation led by Chairman of Council for National Security and Commander-in-Chief of Royal Thai Army, General Sunti Bonyaratlin, at Bienal Yeda in Naypyidaw on Monday. Also present at the call were Vice Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services, Commander-in-Chief Army, Vice Senior General Maw Ee, Member of the State Peace and Development Council, General Tura Shime of the Ministry of Defense, Commander-in-Chief Navy, Vice Admiral Sote, Commander-in-Chief Air, Lieutenant General Mya He, Chief of Military Affairs Security, Lieutenant General Yen, Thai Ambassador to the Union of Myanmar, Mr. Benson Bonnet, and Military Attaché, Colonel Prisaba Suvarnadet.
At the invitation of Vice Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services and Commander-in-Chief Army, Vice Senior General Maw Ee, a Thai goodwill delegation led by Chairman of Council of National Security and Commander-in-Chief of Royal Thai Army, General Sunti Bonyaratlin, arrived at Naypyidaw by special aircraft Monday. They were welcomed at the airport by Vice Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services and Commander-in-Chief Army, Vice Senior General Maw Ee, Member of the State Peace and Development Council, General Tura Shime of the Ministry of Defense, Commander-in-Chief Navy, Vice Admiral Sote, Commander-in-Chief Air, Lieutenant General Mya He, Chief of Military Affairs Security, Lieutenant General Yen, Commander of Naypyidaw Command, Major General Wei Luen, Brigadier General Lai of the Ministry of Defense, and officials. Later, Vice Senior General Mao and Chairman of Council for National Security and Commander-in-Chief of Royal Thai Army, General Sunti Bonyaratklin, proceeded to the dais and took the salute of the Guard of Honor. After that, the visiting General Sunti Bonyaratklin and Vice Senior General Mao inspected the Guard of Honor. Next, Vice Senior General Mao cordially greeted members of Thai Goodwill delegation. Similarly, General Sunti Bonyaratklin cordially greeted the welcoming party of Myanmar side. Afterwards, Vice Senior General Mao and party saw off the Thai Goodwill delegation led by Chairman of Council for National Security and Commander-in-Chief of Royal Thai Army, General Sunti Bonyaratklin, who left for Nebula Hotel Zone.
Vice Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services and Commander-in-Chief Army, Vice Senior General Mao received Chairman of Council for National Security and Commander-in-Chief of Royal Thai Army, General Sunti Bonyaratklin and party at Payinang Jaita in Nebula, Monday. Also present were members of the State Peace and Development Council, General Dura Shriman of the Ministry of Defense, members of the State Peace and Development Council, Lieutenant General Zhou Win, Lieutenant General Mao Bu, Quartermaster General Lieutenant General Tiha Dura Tiao Nhin U, and Lieutenant General Ding A of the Ministry of Defense. Commander-in-Chief Navy Vice Admiral Sote, Commander-in-Chief Air Lieutenant General Myat Hay, Lieutenant General Myat Lai of the Ministry of Defense, Chief of Military Affairs Security Lieutenant General Shen Yi, Brigadier General Lai Nhi of the Ministry of Defense, Military Attaché of Myanmar to Thailand Colonel Tin So, Thai Ambassador to Union of Myanmar Mr. Bensan Banyan, and Military Attaché Colonel Principal Suvarnatat. Vice Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services and Commander-in-Chief Army, Vice Senior General Mao hosted a state banquet in honor of visiting Chairman of Council for National Security and Commander-in-Chief of Royal Thai Army, General Sunti Bonyaratklin, and Goodwill delegation members at the Payinang Jaita in Nebula, Monday. Also present were members of the State Peace and Development Council, General Dura Shriman of the Ministry of Defense, members of the State Peace and Development Council, Lieutenant General Zhou Win, Lieutenant General Mao Bu, Quartermaster General Lieutenant General Tiha Dura Tiao Nhin U, and Lieutenant General Ding A of the Ministry of Defense. Commander-in-Chief Navy Vice Admiral Sote, Commander-in-Chief Air Lieutenant General Myat Hay, Lieutenant General Myat Lai of the Ministry of Defense, Chief of Military Affairs Security, Lieutenant General Shen Yi, Commander of Nebula Command Major General Wei Lun, senior military officers and military attaché of the Union of Myanmar to Thailand, Colonel Tin So, and Thai Ambassador to the Union of Myanmar, Mr. Bensan Banyan, and military attaché Colonel Principal Suvarnatat. Before and during the dinner, artists along with Myanmar radio and modern music troupe entertained the guests. After the dinner, Vice Senior General Mao and General Sunti Bonyaratklin exchanged commemorative gifts. Later, General Sunti Bonyaratklin cordially greeted the artists. A Goodwill delegation led by Chairman of Council for National Security and Commander-in-Chief of Royal Thai Army, General Sunti Bonyaratklin, left Nebula by special aircraft to continue their visit in Yangon Tuesday. They arrived at Nebula Airport from Nebula Hotel Zone, where they were welcomed by Vice Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Deputy